I'm sorry, y'all. I got too excited and called Monday the first day of the new league year. Today's the first day of the new league year. Today should be the holiday. All the commitments the Las Vegas Raiders got players to make since Monday can be official today. Contracts can be signed today. Oh, by the way, cuts can be made today and teams can designate them post June 1st for salary cap purposes too. Raider Nation is excited to see the Raiders got commitments from guys like interior defensive lineman Christian Wilkins so far. We know Al Wilkins changes the Raiders, but there are a few departures from the team that change the team too. They just might be giving a few guys that are already on the team a chance to step up. This first one gives me major mixed feelings. I was butthurt when I found out Josh Jacobs signed with the Green Bay Packers. He was a big part of the heart and soul of this team. Since coming into the league in 2019, he has the second most rushing yards with only Derrick Henry in front of him. He literally ran the Raiders into the playoffs in 2021 too. I can't forget that anytime soon. The Raiders have only been to the playoffs twice in the last 20 plus years. The Raider cupboard has not been left bare at the running back position though. Zamir Zeus White showed last year down the stretch that he can fill the void. In the last 4 games of the season, White rushed for 397 yards and a touchdown. That includes a 145-yard performance in the upset of the Kansas City Chiefs. Up to that point, we really didn't know what he can do. I liked him coming out of Georgia with all the speed and power he showed, but he was stuck behind Jacobs for first year and 3/4 of his career. I hate to see Jacobs go, but at the same time, I'm excited to see what White does with his opportunity. Another Raider I hate to see leaving is slot receiver Hunter Renfrow. He's much better than he was able to show the last couple of years. Josh McDaniels' system just wasn't good for Renfrow running his routes his way. He had to run cookie cutter routes to try to fit into McDaniels' offense, and it simply didn't work. Gruden worked with him and accepted his style of route running as long as he was where he was supposed to be when he was supposed to be there. Unfortunately, the Earhart-Perkins system McDaniels brought isn't as adaptable as receivers are running their routes off of each other. The departure of Renfrow means more opportunities for Trey Tucker though. The speedster can blow by guys like it's nothing. I'm hoping he can play outside more and Jacoby Myers can move into the slot more. Tucker's speed can make defenses pay for doubling superstar receiver Davante Adams and or putting 8 in the box to stop the running game. Well, most importantly for the passing game, that would make opposing defenses play things straight up more often and Adams can eat more. I can't wait to see what Tucker does with his opportunity. Jermaine Illuminor followed offensive line coach Carmen Bricio to the New York Giants in free agency. I wanted him to stay with the Raiders because he's a good offensive lineman with all kinds of versatility. Illuminor can play 4 of the 5 positions on the offensive line. Center is the one position I haven't seen him play on the offensive line. He will definitely be missed. I believe he would be an elite guard, but he sees himself as an elite right tackle and he has no interest in making the move. As most of you that have been watching me over the years know, I believe Thayer Munford should have been given the opportunity to step in at right tackle for a while now. I thought he was outplaying Illuminor, but Bricio obviously didn't agree. Munford has gotten plenty of playing time over his 2 years though. Illuminor couldn't win the job decisively, so the battle went into the regular season both years. They gave Munford a chance to develop a couple of years without starting. He has those 35.5-inch long arms that are made for pass blocking and running that zone stretch. There are some tempting options for the Raiders in the draft though. 3 days into free agency, the Raiders caught the big fish, but also have some losses to mourn. Jacobs, Renfrow, and Illuminor were important parts to this team. But fortunately for the Raiders, they have some guys already on the team that are capable of stepping up and filling in. White gives the Raiders more breakaway speed at the running back position, and Tucker gives the Raiders that speed outside, that vertical threat. Then there's Munford that has the arm length to play right tackle. You know, I really hate to see the guys that are leaving go, but I'm excited for the guys that are stepping up. Thank you for watching. See you next time.